Y'all, I don't know who this sister is, but when I tell you she ate Candace Owens the fuck up, I have seen Candace Owens have conversations with a lot of black men. From Killer Mike, T.I., Dr. Cornel West, and Dr. Mark Lamont Hill. And even Dr. Mark Lamont Hill didn't get into Candace's ass like this because he was still trying to protect her womanhood. But when I tell you this sister ate Candace alive and left no bits and pieces of crumbs, thank you, sister. I don't know who you is, but I'm gonna find out. Y'all watch this.
I don't think that women are the ones voting to have their reproductive rights taken away, where you have rape, incest, and all of these things excluded to force women to be able to have. I don't think women in government would largely vote against their own interests because it's majority male. Patriarchy.
Okay, I think, love that point. Are women allowed to vote?
Oh, of course they are.
Who's voting that patriarchy and
No, I totally agree. And you want to know why? Because there are so many women who think like you. You say you don't want to submit, but that's what you do to the patriarchy. You submit to the idea of men ruling everything. And your ideology is spread across a lot of women who also falsely believe to vote against their own interests just to complain about it in the end.
So you're saying that when women you're acknowledging that women have the freedom to vote.
Yes.
And you're saying that women are still existing mentally, even with the freedom to vote.
Correct.
They are voting men in because we are still victims of...
No, I don't believe in victimhood. I believe in lack of education and lack of knowledge, because one of the things that you also say...
Do you think that it could just be that more men are running for positions of office?
No, not necessarily, because remember, the United States, the average reading comprehension of people in the United States is 6th grade. So we're not dealing with educated people. We're dealing with people who are motivated off of their feelings. And since we're motivated off of our feelings with a lack of education, people have the same mentality as you due to the lack of understanding of biology.
Left nothing behind. That's the way you call somebody stupid without them feeling called stupid. She ultimately said Candace is uneducated and she votes according to her feelings rather than education, as the majority of the American populace does. Her information on the average education level or reading comprehension level of an American is 6th grade. That is absolutely correct. And it's a 3rd grade level within the black community. And even less for black men. So she cleared Candace Owens, because Candace to me is not an intellect. Candace to me is somebody who has mastery of words. And I know the difference because not only am I an intellect, but I also have mastery of my words. She basically told Candace, you voted because you're unintelligent and you vote against your interests because you support the patriarchy. And the patriarchy is going to do nothing but control you because it always has. Somebody would call this feminist, but it's not feminist. It's called self-preservation. I'm not going to go into the poll and vote in a homophobe knowing that I am a queer person. I'm damn sure not going to vote for no goddamn racist knowing I'm a black person. And if ever there was a candidate who was deciding they was going to have issues with good-looking people, I ain't vote for that person either. Because obviously. Nevertheless, this is how you debate. This is how you discuss things with people who already have preconceived notions and agendas that they need to get out. Don't allow them to use their agenda to try to bait you in, because they do the same thing. They love a good straw man argument. They love a good, distraction. They love a good kind of projection, all this shit. They love all that shit. But don't let them. Don't let them use all that shit. Get straight to the point, straight to the facts. Say it with a calm demeanor, and you can't argue against it. Kudos, sister. I'm going to find out who you are, but you read and you did what you needed to do in this instance. Thank you very much.